Welcome, 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 Three Cushion sports fans. My name is Ira Lee, and I have the privilege. I'm the privilege and honor to be hosting this live stream of the 2025 USBA National Championships held at Bergen Billiards. We're about to watch a final 16 round knockout match between Hugo Patino, the current defending champion. Last year in Modesto, California, Hugo Patino secured his 5th national title against Pedro Piedrabuena. And he will be playing Raymon Groot, one of the top talented three-cushion players who recently emigrated from Netherlands, now lives in New York. Right now they have each player has 5 minutes of practice, so we're going to get to watch a little bit of their practice, and then we'll start the match. Before we do, I want to thank our sponsors. Royal Pro billiard cloth, revolution in billiard cloth with their synthetic, easy to maintain, always maintains consistent playing conditions regardless of the humidity or the cleanliness of the table. It's very, very easy to maintain. Royal Pro billiard cloth. Also, Aramith billiard balls, the best billiard balls in the business. Predator carom, 3-cushion cues, and carbon fiber low deflection shafts. Also available with the standard deflection. Available exclusively at caromsports.com. J Workshop, custom cue maker Sangjin Lee makes a beautiful carom and also pool cues. So we want to check that out. Bergen Billiards is where we're playing. It's a brand new room opened up by the founder, Kang Lee. He's got 9 beautiful heated carom Hollywood tables, always with perfect, pristine conditions. And also he has 8 beautiful 9-foot pool tables. So it's a wonderful environment to train and learn how to play better. Lots of good players and comfortable atmosphere. So check out Bergen Billiards. He's been a wonderful host. And also, he's still playing in the tournament. So, having just won his round of 32 knockout, he made it to the top 24. And he's also playing in this top 16 round. So, we'll be looking out for him, too. Big thanks to Spinhound for the scoring system and also the association with the USBA. I'll find out how to compete and organize 3-cushion play at usba-carom.org. Raymon Groot has not yet. He's won a national title. He's one of the good players from the Netherlands, and he immigrated to the U.S., got married, started a family. And he plays out of Carom Cafe, as well as now his new homeroom is Bergen Billiards. I think he's one of the shining stars in American 3-cushion, and we're learning a lot from players of his caliber. It's a real blessing to have him represent the United States. A few years ago, he and Hugo represented the United States in Germany, 2 years ago exactly. And they won 3rd in Viersen, Germany, representing the United States. They won the bronze medal. So sure to see really good talent. But today, Hugo and Raymon will not be teammates. They are adversarial. They're going to try to knock each other out. We're in the knockout round. Both players have a big chance to become this year's national champion. Also playing on another table is Pedro Piedrabuena, and he is trying to win his 13th title. If he manages to do that, that will also be a U.S. record. Nobody's ever won 13 national titles. Sang Lee won 12 consecutive national titles before he passed away due to cancer, but Pedro has actually won 12, although not consecutive. So that's going to be very interesting to find out if he continues to win in the other round. But we're going to be focusing on this table now. Hugo Patino is starting his warm-up, and as soon as they finish, we'll get the action going. They're going to play 40 points, and then I'll give you some information about how they arrived at this point. Hugo Patino took one loss in his preliminary round. He actually lost to my co-host here, who's ready to join us, Henry Ugarte. He entered the tournament. He's been knocked out. He didn't qualify, but is the only person so far that actually defeated Hugo Patino in this tournament. Hello, Henry.
Hello, everybody, and hello, Ira. Thank you for that warm introduction. And yes, I was very fortunate to have actually played against and defeated Hugo Patino in the preliminary rounds, and really a great experience. The USBA Nationals here at this wonderful room in New Jersey is really a spectacle for our players and everyone involved. So
not only is Henry a very good commentator, he can actually play billiards. And also, he owns the room 5,000 Years Carom in Illinois, where a few years ago he hosted the U.S. Nationals there. And so it's great to have dedicated rooms and enthusiastic room owners that will support the sport. So really glad that you were able to come out.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, and I want to say that you do a wonderful job with the live streaming, very dedicated, and we, all of the Carom sports fans, I know, appreciate your efforts. So
thank you. Thank you. Well, you know what? I think Hugo is really looking forward to win a 6th title. If he wins this year, it would be his 6th.
Yes.
He was super excited to be. He was super excited to be, in this. Excuse me.
He wants a top 16.
Okay, sorry for that interruption. I want to give some opening information here. We have some stats that are I think going to be really interesting that we've compiled. Some very detailed stats in terms of these two players are very closely matched, actually. But just before they start their lag, I'd like to talk a little bit about Raymon Groot. Has a very high lag winning percentage.
Interesting.
It's 71% that he'll win the lag. That's really astounding. That's more than most players.
Yes.
And speaking of lags, they're going to lag right now. Hugo Patino, actually, his lag winning percentage is only 67. It's a little bit less, right?
So let's see if statistics prove themselves accurate. Right?
And Raymond's percentage of making the break shot is significantly higher, 80%.
Wow, interesting. Very interesting stats.
Yeah, so...
Thanks to Ira's wife, Helen, for that information. Thank you, Helen.
Okay, so now
You're right.
And look at this. He
He won
almost
the
froze
leg.
the lag.
Almost
All right, let's
froze
take
the
a look
ball,
at that.
though.
Yeah, he practically
Look at
froze the lag.
that.
So that's something that players will actually work on.
Yes.
And it's since the opening break in three cushion billiards can represent up to 10% of the score.
It's
such
an extremely important part of the game.
Right.
Absolutely. I totally
Absolutely.
agree.
Okay, and take a look at this. And not only does he make the break, he's always making great position on the break.
Yeah.
And it's
Nice.
definitely worth working on as part
Yes.
of your if you're trying to be a competitive
Absolutely.
player. It's a shot that you can work on and
Yes.
actually have a big derive some real benefit from. So all you players out there, work on that lag and make sure you work on that break shot too.
It's like a game of chess. If you play the game of chess, you know the opening moves are what sets the stage for the middle game and the dominance that you can have in your match.
Well, let's take a look at the
That's
last
beautiful.
couple of points
That
that
is
he's
just
making.
Beautiful ball control.
Raymond has a very classical training, very disciplined European training. He started out with straight rail. He started out playing ball climb, one cushion, and you can see it very clearly
shows.
in his three cushion play. He's
It
very
absolutely shows.
controlled as to where he's passing the kisses, where the balls are all stopping. So
Yeah.
it's very instructive.
What kind of equipment does he play with? Do you know?
Raymond plays with a Predator carom cue. He plays with the Revo ultra low deflection shaft. And
Great
since
equipment.
He's switched. He's really improved his game. Okay,
Great
so
equipment.
He's about to play a three cushion shot, short angle here. Looks like he's going to try to play. He's going to pass the kiss perfectly.
Nice.
But he found the
misses
hole.
it.
Yeah, he was playing it short to
Yeah, he
avoid the
was.
hole.
He was playing it short. I saw that. That's great. Good effort and good start for Raymond.
Yeah, it's a good start. He needed to slice this yellow thin.
Yeah, he actually drove the yellow instead of slicing it, which I was expecting
look,
him to slice.
He cut it thin enough so his cue ball can pass first. That's what I
Yeah.
meant.
Oh, okay.
And,
Yeah.
and then, however, he still found the hole. Now Hugo
Here
comes
comes
to the
Hugo.
table, and Hugo passes
Oh, a
that
little
kiss.
short, it looks like.
No, it
he
looks-
got
it
it.
looks
He got
good.
it. Very nice.
Yeah, but the important part is he didn't kiss the first ball to the
Absolutely.
red, and
I
he
saw
just
that.
barely missed it. Let's
just
see
missed
if we
it.
could.
Replay that?
Yeah, I'm not sure. No, I don't think we're gonna have.
We're not going to have enough
chance
time.
to look at
Hugo's
that.
a fast player, apparently.
He can be when he gets in a rhythm.
Yeah.
Both of these players are, they don't rush. Though,
No,
But
they don't
They
rush.
take their time.
But they are definitely, they're not slow either. They're not slow players.
No. Very deliberate.
He used high English on that to lengthen the angle, and he got the billiard. Very
Yes.
nice shot. Good
Now,
ball control.
In terms of stats, we actually, part of the stats we have is how many, what we've assembled, is how many clusters of 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, 4 point runs that the players make.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting because Raymond Groot has a higher, they both have the same exact percentage of empty innings.
Interesting.
However, Raymond Groot has a higher percentage of 1 point
Innings.
but Hugo has a higher percentage of 2 and 3 point innings.
Wow.
Yet,
That tells you something.
right? Yet, Raymond has a higher percentage of 4 point plus runs than Hugo.
Wow.
So it's really interesting how these, that means he's playing a lot of position.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
That's exactly what that tells me. Is that he's a strong position player.
Yep.
They're both obviously strong position players. That's why they're in the knockout round here.
Yeah.
But,
You can
interesting information though.
See, yeah, we can see, how that might actually play out.
Do you think those stats can help predict who's going to win?
Well, the fact that Raymond's chances of making 1 point
Yeah.
is actually higher than Hugo's might mean that he's breaking safeties more too.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Against
Good
a
point.
defensive player.
Very
Yet,
good point.
For the 1 and 2 point runs, Hugo has a much higher percentage.
Yeah.
Than
That's very interesting data. Thank you, Helen, for providing us with that information.
Okay, so Hugo is going to play the cross table.
Good control, he
yeah.
just missed it.
He avoids the kiss, which was important.
Yes, it was.
Pokes forward just a little too much.
Yeah.
Okay, so Raymon here playing a short, long, long pattern. Let's see if he gauges the slide.
He certainly did.
Oh,
Perfect
perfect.
shot.
You get the feeling that Raymon really understands the reactions of these tables. The last couple of matches he played, the last match he played on this table, he finished in 15 innings. So
Yeah, that's
you know,
strong. That's strong. You can tell.
very good
This is
game.
his home room, basically, right?
He plays a lot here, so he's familiar with the tables. But it's not just that. He stays composed. He plays very good tactical game.
Look at this shot. Very nice. Oh, he just missed it.
Just missed it, but look at the speed he's using.
90% of the players would have gone with the backup on the opposite side of that yellow ball, but he played it. He played it very nice. Very nice effort and shot selection. Very nice shot selection. How long has Raymond been in the States? Do you know, Ira?
Oh, it's about a decade, I guess. Yeah.
About a decade. Interesting. Because I've only seen him coming up in the ranks in the past few years, maybe the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, he's been very dedicated. He enters the many World Cups internationally. He travels.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So does Hugo. Oh, beautiful tiki.
shot. Yeah, beautiful
Yep.
tiki.
Yeah, so Raymond defended, but it's hard to defend against
No.
Hugo.
Yeah.
And he hit this tiki almost like it was a
cookie.
gimme. Yeah. Beautiful. So I think he's going to try to play long, long, long here. Red ball, long, long. And does it dive forward enough?
No.
It's kind of, he wanted to hook forward just a little bit more.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I saw with the action that ball took, and he didn't get exactly what he was looking for.
You know, yesterday that may have slid down, but right now they're because it's been really damp outside.
Yes,
and
it's raining all day.
Table's starting to get a little stickier, and that's
Interesting.
that's something that the players are just
It's
sort of
affecting their-
subconsciously internalizing, and it affects this. It's a very subtle
Sure.
aspect of the game.
What do you think Raymond's going to do here?
You know what? I think he's going to stun and stun off this ball with a lot of spin and slide up that lower long rail and try to
okay.
magnify the size of that last rail with the, look at this. He's trying to spin. He might have hit it a little full.
No, I think he hit it perfectly.
Perfect. Oh, what a beautiful shot. Wow. That was impressive. Take a look at this shot again. Ton of spin. He slides up the rail and has so much spin.
All the way to the
Catch
corner.
the second rail and look,
All the way to the corner.
it comes right down to here and makes this last rail very, very big. Beautiful. So that should give him a little bit of confidence now that he's that he made that.
Absolutely.
Now he's going to try to play
That's a
this
big boost.
long, short, long, and make it and play the fourth rail on the long rail to drift down into the. Oh, I think he just let the ball slide away a little bit too much.
Yeah, it went long.
Yeah.
on him.
So he missed it, but he defends a little bit. This is not going to be easy shot for.
No.
Yeah.
It's a nice looking bank shot from the way I see it.
I don't think either players are going to take either of them for granted, because this is a knockout phase. This is not the round robin anymore. They can't just, afford to even lose a game.
I understand.
This is it.
They're being very selective about their shots and about the position they leave if they miss. But see what I say?
So he's
going for the
Hugo
bank
to
shot.
play the bank shot. He's got to go 3 rails, and he has to connect with this white perfectly.
Oh, look at this.
Oh,
How nice
beautiful
is that?
shot by Hugo. Wow.
Beautiful. Nice shot, Hugo.
So far, Raymond's defended on several of his shots that he left for Hugo,
Yes.
but Hugo's broken all of the safeties, so he's breaking him down. Let's take a look at this. Whips him out of the corner, spins off that 3rd rail, perfect contact, and scores. Beautiful shot.
Yeah, great
by
shot.
Hugo.
Oh, and here's another one. There he goes. He's just made that 2nd.
And he's in a great position to continue here. He'll have to feather the left side of the red. And if he hits the red very thin, he can catch a 3rd rail right behind the white. Let's see if he does that. Interesting to see where he'll leave this first red ball. Yep.
That was a very nice hit. Very nice hit. Look at this, folks. Beauty.
Beautiful. Nice control. With these longer games, there's the beginning game where the players they don't play that much defense. I mean, they'll play the 2-way defense, but they'll try to make a lot of points.
Right.
And try to set the tone of the match. And then if it's very close, they may change their position and strategy, their safety strategy.
Ooh.
Okay, now does Hugo?
This will be interesting.
Can he capture it from
Look
the behind?
at this, folks. Wow.
Just catches
long.
it. Yeah, he actually thought he missed it.
did.
That's why
He
he
made
sat
it.
down. But let's take a look at what happened here. He actually was trying to catch the short rail and slide down the long rail to score. So that's why he thought he missed it. But then because he had enough English, it acted like a 2-way shot. And then look, he just manages to clip the red ball as he sat down. Oh, just caught it. And he apologizes.
It's nice to have these replays to be able to see that. I honestly did not see that ball touch on the first.
Yeah, you've been paying. Even he turned around and said, "Sit down."
I saw him sit down. Interesting.
Raymond, and look, what a difference a fraction of a millimeter makes. Now Hugo continues to stay at the table and continue his run.
That's great. That's unbelievable.
But you know what? Here's a problem. That red ball is a little too close to the rail to make it easy. If it was a little bit off the rail, he'd be able to feather the white ball and go around and catch a 3rd rail. But now that side rail is microscopic, and I don't even know if it's possible. Yeah, it looks like he can. He can feather thin this white so thin it won't even cross the path of the yellow ball as it hits 3 rails. Look how
thin he hit that.
And look how small this ball is. Oh, what a touch.
Wow.
Almost made it. That was a very nice touch.
Excellent effort.
Good effort.
Hugo's part.
Look how thin he hits this ball. I mean, he's just and the fact is, he wanted to hit it even thinner. He wanted to hit that just to wiggle it.
Look at that hit, though.
And the 3rd rail, he passed the kiss. The 3rd rail, right there, just misses the ball. Good try by Hugo. And now Raymond at the table, looking to play this. Wow, look what he did. Look how he attacked this ball.
Yeah, he opened up the angle very nicely.
Shot, a beautiful shot.
And he missed
and he just misses it. Wow, that was a great try by Raymond.
Yes, it was.
That was a nice short angle natural.
Yeah, he was concerned about the kisses and the positions, but perfect. I'm curious is there a ticky behind here? No, he's gonna hit
No.
rail first.
No. Ball.
That was rail first.
Was it rail
Yep.
first?
And then
Okay.
he slid it up there.
Can we see the replay on that?
Not sure if we
That'll
have
be a
that.
little slow-mo on that shot.
Unfortunately, we won't have that. Okay, he's gonna go for a cross table shot. Long, long, long. And hopefully
Is
he can catch all the long rails before the red ball comes back. 1, 2, too
Oh,
much
no, too
follow.
much follow.
Yeah. He caught the ball a little full, you know?
Yeah,
He
right.
hit it a little bit thinner, a little faster.
Yeah, because after that first rail, his ball dived forward.
Yeah, it actually dived
Lost the
forward
line.
too much after the second rail.
Right.
And look what happened here. He opened it up.
Yeah, he did.
He really attacked there.
Yeah, he did. He left Hugo a nice position. Let's see if Hugo can capitalize.
Yeah. Hugo should play the outside of this ball. Short, long, short, and go right underneath that red ball.
Looks good to me.
Oh yeah, perfect. Very nice. Wow, looks like he's going to play. He can see the edge of the white ball, so he's going to go to the end rail.
He's going to go 4 rails on this one.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Ooh,
no.
and he just
missed
misses
it short.
A little bit of an unforced error there. Hugo really expected to make that.
It kind of
Instead-
whipped and shot out of the corner.
Right, exactly. And now Raymon has a 4-rail pattern.
Yeah, he's got a nice lead here.
Yeah. And if I know Raymon's game, what he's going to hit this very thin, carry the yellow ball to the same side where he's standing, and then go play the 4 rails.
There it is.
He actually hit it a little harder, but he scores. That's the important part.
Sure is. Very nice ball control.
There's a problem though. I'm not sure if he can. I'm not even sure he can see a good shot from here. He might have a ticky. He might be able to hit the rail first, catch the red exactly the right amount, and then get 2 more rails. Yeah, he's looking at the ticky. Yeah, it lays really good. He's going to play rail first to the red, and then 2 more rails. Let's see, does he have the English?
No. He knew he missed it. He had his hand on his head.
Yeah, a delicate
Knowing
shot.
that he had missed
But
it.
it was a really good effort though.
It is. I'm very impressed by this young man, Raymon Groot. His level of play is definitely made it to the world-class level.
Yeah, it's actually his birthday today.
Is it?
Yep.
I'm going to have to wish him a happy birthday.
Yeah.
Well, let's say it here on the live stream. Happy birthday, Raymond.
So, okay, so Hugo is going to play 3 rails, controlling everything. Does he find a hole? Nope.
Look at
Perfect.
that.
Look, he pushes the red in the corner.
He knew exactly where he wanted to put the balls.
Yeah, delicate shot. That's his game. Just delicate, delicate, delicate. Finesse, finesse, finesse. Now he's going to look for a 4-railer, or maybe he'll go 3 rails. Yeah, he's going to go 3 rails off the right side of the white. He'll drive the white, obviously to avoid hitting the red, and then he's going to go around.
Beautiful shot.
Hit it easily.
Nice.
Very nice shot. On a shot like that, you have to decide if you're going to go long or short.
Yeah. I agree.
So he avoided the white hitting the red, coming off this third rail, right in line to score. Took care of all the kisses, and
Wonderful shot.
oh, look, he's got another natural.
Look at this. Right on point.
And Hugo's starting to develop a lead
Yes, he
here.
is. He's controlling the
He's
ball.
controlling everything, you know. Now he's
doing his thing.
really defining the tone of this match here.
Looking at the chats, somebody asked what. Well, we want to basically make sure that we let everyone know these are 40-point matches, and there is a mandatory break at the 20-point mark. But the preliminaries were 25 points, and now the knockout stage we're at 40 points.
Oh, look at this shot. Is it
He went
short
too
enough?
long.
Is it a little long?
Oh, look at this.
Ooh,
Yeah.
very close.
It was shortening up by the inch. Every inch it was shortening up.
That's right. But you know what? He played it smart because with Raymond frozen on the rail,
Yeah.
it's kind of half the defense.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
I agree. I agree, it certainly is. Hugo's a very seasoned player, and he knows the game,
Yeah,
and he
it's-
knows the speed to use and the position to leave. He's an excellent guy, by the way. I consider him a personal friend,
Yeah,
which
he's
is really
Yeah, he's a really nice guy, humble.
Yeah.
And let's see, look what Raymond's got here. Is it long enough? It might not be long enough. And see, that's the built-in defense of the
Yes.
frozen ball working there. You know,
absolutely, totally
if
agree with
Raymond's
that.
ball was off the rail, he would make that shot 95% of the time. But because it's frozen on the rail, it makes the cueing more difficult.
Much
it makes
more.
the aiming more difficult.
I agree.
And that's one of the
Because you
reasons
got
why.
to, oftentimes you got to elevate your cue on that. That changes the trajectory of the hit. Yeah,
I wonder what Hugo's doing here. He's going to play
he's going to go around the table.
5 rails short.
Yes,
Right? Oh
yes.
yeah, look, he's going to come right out of this corner.
He knows he's a little bit.
Yeah, he's a little long.
a little
He's not
long,
short
yeah.
enough. He was trying to go dead in the corner.
Wait, you don't count it out though. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, he just missed it.
Now he knew it the second he hit it. You could tell
Yeah.
he kind of stepped away from the table, like.
Yeah, but to be that close and that far away.
See how close he missed that by a tiny margin.
Yeah. So Hugo's starting to pull away a little bit, and Raymond's going to need to start stepping up the game a little bit here.
Oh, look at the shot.
I see what he's doing.
He's going to reverse the long rail,
Yeah.
go to the other rail, and run it with running English. Wow, what a shot Raymond
Beautiful.
just played. Amazing.
That was the shot of the game
Wow.
so far.
I was going to say, that shot is a difficult shot.
Shot of the game so far.
What a power shot here. He's basically making a statement. I'm here to play.
Yes.
I'm gonna make these. I could make all the shots you can make. Is it short enough?
It's a little long, I
He
think.
wanted to hit the dead corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good try, but it was a little bit long.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, but he leaves Hugo way open. So
He
this
left
is
him
gonna
a
be-
perfect position. This is,
Well, he has choices. He can
Yeah,
go
he does.
off of either side of either ball. I think he looks like he's going to go off the right side of the white.
yeah. What I think also Hugo is taking consideration is how he's going to leave once he scores, because he's obviously a position. This is a position play. Wow, he just misses the kiss. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
but
and he
it
misses
just
the billiard.
point. Yeah, look at this. I mean, part of the problems here was avoiding a kiss with the white. He tried to hit that white a little thinner, I think, so that this kiss wouldn't be so close.
That's true.
And if he did, he would have made it.
Yeah.
You know, so he
I
touched.
understand. You
So
agree with you.
he just missed the contact that he wanted on that first ball.
Absolutely. Raymond back at the table. He's
No.
down 13-6, but he's not out.
Not sure if he can drop it in. He's got to play long, long, long here.
I think you're right. I think he's going to go cross table here. Here he
Long,
goes.
long, long, and
Beautiful
perfect.
execution.
Nice shot. Mike.
Nice shot, Raymond.
I could tell you this, Raymond really wants this national title. He's
Does
been
he?
gunning it from the day he moved to the United States.
Really?
Because he knew that in the Netherlands, to win a national title with Dick Jaspers around is very, very difficult. And not just Dick Jaspers, there's all these other great players from the
It
Netherlands.
was so difficult that he decided to just pack up and move to the
Not
States.
only that, he met the love of his life when he was at one of the
okay.
St. Louis tournaments.
Okay,
so-
okay, gotcha.
And he has a beautiful kid, Nico, so
Nice.
yeah, all right. well
Congrats
done,
to
man.
him.
Yeah. And plus, we benefit because we get to practice with him and train with him. Did he hit
He
that?
missed it. No, he missed it, and
Missed
he
it?
was yeah
Oh boy, that's that
a little
was
upset
close.
with himself.
Yeah, that was close. Let's take a look at this. This white ball was really close, and I think from this perspective, we can see just how close it was.
Oh, he's gonna block us out.
No, he's not.
He
Oh,
did just
yeah.
miss it.
Yeah, 2 millimeters. Okay, it was close. Good try though.
Very good try.
Look at Hugo going for the red. To me, it looks like a big kiss, but he must know something. I'm sure he knows a few
He
things
knows
that I
a
don't
little
know.
bit more
A little
about this than maybe.
Oh, he did, no. Hey, I called the kiss. Huh?
You did. Very nice. Hey, I got to give you props on that.
Yeah. Well, I shoot much better from the booth.
That's awesome.
All right. Well, yeah, that was a tough kiss to pass. And Hugo,
Raymond.
Sometimes the player feels they can pass it just by a millimeter or a hair, and they'll go for it.
Look at the position that he left for Raymond, though.
Yeah.
Wow.
He lost the control, and now Raymond.
He's going to get this the backup. He's got the backup.
Yeah, it's no problem. On shots like that, it's actually better to back it up. You'll get
It
more
is.
options because you're facing the middle of the table. And
That's
then now
right.
you
You're
can go around
behind
the
that
table.
first ball, or that second ball, I should say. You're behind the second ball, so you have more options, like you said.
Here's what I think he's going to do here. I think he's going to go straight to the end rail. He's going to clip the yellow ball, go straight to the end rail, and play 4 rails. That's what I think he's going to do.
Well, we're soon to find out. Here he goes. He's down. He's going to definitely hit the yellow ball.
He's just got to take care that yellow ball that's crossing back and forth doesn't run into his cue ball. He's got to avoid a kiss with the yellow ball. Oh, he ran right into it. Yeah. I think he clipped it a little too thin. He was trying to get a little more ball and then get underneath that red ball.
I see.
All right, so a couple of kisses. So they traded a couple of kisses. Now, normally Hugo might try to play some short angle with the red ball, but that looks very kissy. So instead, he's going to hit this. He's going to play 5 rails here.
I think you're right.
He's going to cut the white underneath the red and then go all the way around the table. Pass all the kisses.
Kiss. There's a kiss.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
It's still got spin. It's still got. Oh no, not enough.
Yeah,
Here we
well,
are hoping for an unnatural result.
Okay, so here he was going for the 5 railer. He slices it, but then barely passes the kiss there, but gets the kiss after 3 rails.
Yeah, he catches the kiss toward the end there.
Yeah, he's disappointed about that. He caught a little bit more ball than he wanted to, and Raymond just gets right up. He had a hanger, doesn't overthink anything, and scores a beautiful point. Raymond's been chipping away. 1-1-1.
Yes, he is. Just like his statistics have proven, right?
Well, his make percentages with single points is as I said, higher than Hugo's. 26% of the time he makes 1 point.
Wow.
And with Hugo, it's only 19. It's really interesting distribution. However, for 2 points and 3 points, Hugo's far exceeds him. He's 17% Hugo versus Raymond's 8%. So he's twice as effective with the 2-pointers.
How about that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Dives in.
He dove. Look at that.
Wow, he
just powered through that.
I love how Raymond's
through.
just getting up and he wants to let his stroke out.
He is definitely freewheeling.
You know, he's a control player, but he's got a powerful stroke.
Yeah, he does. I can see that.
Take a look at this shot. He determines his hit and bang, a lot of follow. He wanted to hook even more.
Yeah.
Just misses that by a small margin. All right, Hugo. Hugo's got a tough shot here. He's looking at hitting a bank shot, I think.
He's gonna go behind the red, I think.
Yeah, this is delicate.
It's gonna be a three rails and then behind the red.
Oh,
beautiful.
what a nice shot. Oh boy, that was sweet.
Yes, it indeed it was.
So sensitive when you're so close to the first rail.
Yeah.
You know, the ball hooks and swerves, and now, you know, look, it depends all how much it grabs on that rail, hooks off the second rail, but he hits it absolutely perfectly.
Yeah. It started out as a long angle, and he opened it up very nicely with English.
He's playing a tiki here.
Yes, he is.
Wow.
And he scores.
Oh, that was nice.
That's very nice.
You know, that's his specialty. It's the little touch shots, you know, the really delicate, subtle shots that he's got in his
good ball control
in his bag. Yeah.
Very good ball control.
He knows so many different ways to manipulate the ball.
Yeah, he does.
So nice to see. Now look at this shot. He's actually going to hit cushion first here, hit the white, and then catch 2 more rails, 1 rail behind the red ball. So let's see how he does this. He's got to catch the white perfectly.
He's going like 6 or 7 rails on this,
No.
He's going 3?
He's going to go 3. He's going to play this delicately. That's his game. Take a look at that.
Oh, look at that. Well,
Yeah.
nice was that.
Yeah, precision, just perfect.
Very, very impressive.
That's why he's the 5-time national champion.
Yeah, absolutely. Understood.
But take a look at this. If he can hit it thin enough, he can just go 3 rails. If he can hit the left side of this red ball super, super thin, he can play this as just like a short angle almost. You know?
Yeah.
And but look, he has to elevate. He'll have to almost masse the ball to get the angle.
He's massing for sure.
Take a look at this shot. Hooks the ball, avoids the kiss.
Nice.
And beautiful shot. Wow. Let's take a look at that.
That was impressive.
That was impressive. He massages the ball into the red. The cue ball takes a big swerve, finds the perfect angle. Let's watch this. Look at this. The ball is hooking the whole way. Takes a swerve. He misses the.
Yeah.
He misses the kiss.
Yeah. Beautiful. Very perfect trajectory.
Yeah, very beautiful shot. A flat short angle.
He's really good at those shots, by the way. He made several of those against me.
He's good at every shot.
No, but those I'm saying because I've seen him on those. He never misses those. You know.
Okay, now what? This is hard though.
Yeah, it is.
If that red was a little bit higher, he'd play the tiki.
I see a tiki in the making.
But with the red,
it
so
doesn't
small.
matter. He's an expert tiki.
I'm not doubting.
He's a tiki marksman.
And you know what? He's looking at it. He's looking at the tiki.
Of course he is, and he's going to shoot it. I'm telling you,
no, he's not playing the tiki.
You don't think
what
so?
He's doing, he's playing 1 rail,
Yeah.
swiping the top of the white, and then he's going to swing 2 long rails before.
Okay. Yeah, I
Oh,
see
yeah,
what he's trying to do.
wait a minute.
I
Wait a
actually,
minute. Yeah,
I made that shot in one of my matches. It's not an easy shot, but very
what
impressive if you make it.
What he tried to do here is hit rail first,
Yep.
catch the white, swing across the table
Yep.
with speed, and catch 2 long rails. But
With
he hit it,
opposite English.
he hit it a little bit too full, and that's why he lost the speed. But
And the angle. He lost the angle too.
okay, but that was a run of 5.
It's
Okay.
18-9.
And he's putting the pressure on. The players may take a break halfway in the middle of the game, and we're playing 40 points, of course. Raymond is going to try to do a very high speed. Ooh,
Oh, he just missed it.
He just
He
missed it.
caught the short rail before. He wanted the long rail.
That's right, but with the action he had,
Right.
if he had caught the other, the
long
corner
rail,
but
yeah.
the long rail, he would have nailed it.
Yes, he would. Yes, he would.
And I think we can even see that. Yeah, he just caught the corner with the short rail first.
Yep.
Good try. Good effort by Raymond. But look what happens.
He left a
He left-
cookie for Hugo.
Oh, wait a minute.
Maybe not so much of a cookie, huh?
Yeah.
He missed it short.
He missed it very short.
And you know what? That was totally his. It was totally his fault. But he could have gotten that long enough.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, this is a mishit. I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
He's human. But
Of course he is.
That's
Some people think he's not, though.
Yeah, no, you know,
He's superhuman when it comes to carom. What a hit! Did you see the action on that ball?
Wait a minute, the kiss.
But the action on that ball off that first ball, unbelievable. What a nice hit.
It was a good line. It was a perfect
was a
line.
good line.
He
It
just
was a
forgot
great
about one thing: the
That-
kiss after 4 rails. You know,
Yeah.
not all of us can see that far
Right.
into the future.
Yep. I certainly can't say that I do. I oftentimes get those kisses too.
Interesting story. Just about 2 weeks ago, Hugo ran 22 in practice at Carom Cafe. That's a feat.
He's a phenomenal carom player, no question.
Wait a minute, he's playing a tiki right now. Oh
Yes, he
yeah,
is.
he's playing a tiki.
And he wants to make sure he gets it short enough, and he does.
Yeah, wow, what a
Beauty.
nice shot. He hit that like it was a
cookie.
Like
no
it was a hanger.
issue, no problem.
natural. So look at
Yeah.
this. Pushing first. He put barely any English. It was really nice yeah, look at that. Just using the speed, and he gets 100% of it. He goes right into score, as if it had eyes.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Double the rail. Whoa!
Oh, went right around him.
Just misses it. Okay, Raymond has a chance. The game is far from over, by the way, because Hugo
Sure.
has a 10-point lead, but Raymond has some firepower, and I think we're going to see a little bit of it as he grows into the game. Remember, Raymond's percentages on 4-point plus runs is higher than Hugo's,
You told me that earlier.
Yeah.
I remember that.
almost twice higher. That's amazing.
Oh, he just got kissed right there. It was going to score. It looked to me like it was going to score, but he kissed out at the last minute.
Like Hugo's game is just lots and lots of 2s and 3s, and Raymond's puts together big packages. So that's something
Interesting.
that we could look forward to if he starts growing into the game and really feeling the table.
Yeah.
Raymond is dangerous. I've seen him run many, long runs at the end of the game to finish.
Interesting.
And out runs. You call them and out.
So he
You can
finishes
never
it.
count him out. Yeah, never count him out.
That was a nice shot by Hugo.
Oh yeah. And it's not official because practice runs are not, UMB official runs. But Hugo has a practice high run of 31.
That's why they call him Mr. 31.
Yeah, they call him Mr. 31.
I heard that. As a matter of fact, I think it was published in one of Professor Cubal's publications.
He's a scary man.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hugo's going to go here.
Long, short, long.
And
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect execution.
Let's take a look at that again. Nice delicate shot. Bread and butter for him.
Yeah.
So nice. Bang. So now here's Hugo taking a look at some kind of short angle. This is sensitive and delicate.
He's going to the left to the
Oh,
red
he's
ball.
going on the outside. Yeah. Okay. Still, look at this. Does he make it?
Looks a little long. No, he made it.
Oh, he makes it.
Very nice.
No, he makes it. Look at that. Now he has a. Uh-oh. This could be challenging. He's got a bank shot of some kind.
It
He's
is a
going to have
bank
to hit
shot.
rails first here. Not an easy angle though from here. I think he might play 5 rails. What do you think?
I'm thinking he's going to go bank shot, but we'll see what he does.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's playing a 5-rail bank shot.
Maybe.
Oh, no. He's
No,
playing
no.
the ball first.
Yeah, he is
Yeah, never
playing ball
mind.
first.
He's going to clip the white and go around the table. Yeah. Why play a bank shot when you have an easy hanger
Yeah,
like this?
that's
right?
true.
Oh, he passed the kiss.
He went short. He went short. He missed it.
Wow.
Told you. I saw that angle coming out short.
He passes one of the kisses very close. Let's take a look at this. Hits the white with a firm stun. Almost gets a kiss right there
I saw that.
by a millimeter.
Yeah.
And then he comes out here and now he's a
shortened
millimeter
the angle
short.
too much.
Wow, very, very close. Good try by Hugo. And the players are taking a break. So I'm
It
going
is
to
break
use
time.
this opportunity to thank our sponsors. Royal Pro Billiard Cloth. Royal Pro is the official sponsor of the USBA National Championship. They have made a revolution in billiard cloth with synthetic materials that do not attract moisture, that actually repel the moisture. So you get tournament playing conditions year-round, regardless of the humidity, and it's a wonderful boon for room owners that can easily maintain tournament playing conditions that players demand without the expense of constant cleaning and constant vacuuming. Royal Pro, available on caramsports.com. There's also Royal Pro Pool Cloth for that Bergen Billiards here is installed and very happy with. So
Nice.
Predator Carom has Revo carbon fiber ultra low deflection and standard deflection shafts, and also available at caramsports.com. Predator also makes a special line of very high-end playing cues. Sang Lee's line, Danny Sanchez line, some special P3 high technology cues designed just for Carom. So check that out also at caramsports.com. Aramith billiard balls, the best balls in the business by far. I don't know why anybody wants to play with anything else. I mean, everybody loves Aramith
point.
billiard balls. Bergen Billiards is this new room that we're here that's hosting the U.S. Nationals. The affable pool player, Korean-American pool player, Kang Lee.
Kang Kong is as I call him.
You call him Kang Kong? Well,
Yeah.
you know what? Because he takes down a lot of top pool players.
He's a
when
giant killer.
Yeah, he's done really well, but he's also a very, very talented three-cushion player. And just as a general crossover player, I think he's one of the top interdisciplinary cue sportsmen. So
I could tell he's very disciplined at the table.
yeah, and he takes the attitude of every game can benefit and try to become a more complete player. So
Yeah.
and that he is. He was almost undefeated in the preliminary rounds. He lost his last game to a local player that averaged 1.9 against him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very
Otherwise, he would have been
interesting.
undefeated. But he qualified through, and he won his first round match. So he's also playing in the top 16. And
Yeah.
and you know what? He's an underdog but he could win this whole national.
He's a threat. He's a threat at any time.
He defeated Hugo And in your room,
Yes, that's correct.
and I think that with the eighth finals, where
It was a semifinal match, if I'm not mistaken.
no, he lost the semifinal match to Pedro.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. It was a quarterfinal match.
It was
I
a
think it was the one
quarterfinal
before
match, and he beat Hugo 40-19 in
Wow.
I think 20 innings or something like that. But then he lost to Pedro after having a 32-20 lead on Pedro.
I remember
40.
that.
But
Pedro wore him down.
Pedro wore him down with safeties and just perfect play. And
We didn't have a shot clock, and the length of the time between his shots made him ice cold.
Well, you know what? I'm not going to say. I mean, you know, the format of the tournament. We're doing old school without shot clocks. It's like chess without a shot clock. But you
Right.
know, I'm not going to take anything away from Pedro's play. He played perfect billiards.
Pedro's a phenomenal player. There's nothing bad
Oh,
to be
the
said
players are
about
back
Pedro.
from the break.
All right, here we
All
go.
right.
22-9. But Raymond Groot is at the table.
That's right.
No matter who's ahead, the leader is always considered to be the one at the table.
Well, you know what? Raymond, he can control the game if he
Yeah, he
wants
can.
to. So, you know, let's not count him out by any means. Hugo is
Absolutely
definitely not counting him out.
That was a very nice hit.
Now, is it long enough?
It's sliding, and
Bit
it's
too
not going to make
short. Yeah. Okay.
it. Wow.
It's a risk he
Good
took.
effort. It was a
It's
good
a good
effort.
effort. A risk he took, though. But look what he left Hugo. Hugo just
Yeah.
needs to clip this red thin, and I think he'll make this shot.
It's definitely a high scoring percentage for Hugo.
This was the position that Raymond
What a
needed.
nice hit. What a nice hit. Hugo hit that like it was nothing.
Okay. Just slices this ball. Avoids all the kisses. And scores. Hugo goes around the table. Oh, but he gets kissed out.
Tough break for Hugo.
Okay, but he adds another one. He hasn't had an empty inning in a while. Raymond, last 3 innings empty, so he's got to be careful. He can't just keep giving innings to Hugo. That's for sure, and he knows that. Oh, Raymond's going to play a 6 or 7 cushion shot here. He's going to go real short. Does he go too short? Is the question. Is it even
He
possible
did. He
to
went
go
too short.
too short? You know
It
what?
is impossible.
Yesterday, before the rain, it wasn't possible to go too short. He would have
Really?
slid off that rail and still made it. But
Yeah.
because it's a little bit more sticky today, it's a little more damp. I got the sense that maybe Raymond just rushed that shot a little bit, you know? Now take a look at Hugo. What is he going to do here? He's looking at shooting 2 rails into the white. This is what he's looking at. He's thinking of going 2 rails, long, short, into
Long,
the white.
short, white, and then
Okay, no, he's changing his mind here. I thought that's what he was looking at. Okay, he's got another idea now. He's going to go a bank shot. He's going to go a bank shot and then hit the top of the white.
oh,
Yeah. Well, he
he needed to go a
expected
little
to make
longer,
that.
slightly
Look
longer,
at
and
his
he would have made
reaction.
it.
He's a little frustrated. He really felt like he was going to make that. You see his reaction?
Yeah, it reminds me of
Yeah.
when I played him.
He's feeling the table. Well, yeah, you were safing him to
yes,
death.
yes, that's exactly what I did. If you imagine, I can't go to blow with this man. He's a 1.5 plus player.
You're very smart. Yeah, don't. You know, you
I
don't-
played the
you don't
strategy
do
that I knew was to my advantage.
heavy hitters. You know, you gotta do something
Yeah,
else.
gotta slow him down.
Okay, here's Raymond. Long, short angle. He's got to spin this very little window.
I don't think so.
No. He caught the red a little
He was
thin.
trying to go short behind it, though.
Really?
He was
I
trying
thought
to
he
back
was
it
trying to
up.
go around.
No, I think he was trying to back it up behind it.
Let's take a look. He didn't have to. I mean, he could have made it on as a short angle, you know. But I think you might be right. I mean, he hit it so thin. Had he missed it on the short side, he probably would have made it.
Yes.
Yeah, well, anyway, that was a mishit. Hugo's not a four-railer right now. He's shooting opposite-handed. Does he avoid all the kisses?
Yes, he
Avoids
did.
all the kisses.
Beautiful shot.
Very nice. Not easy though. I don't know what. I mean, I'm sure he's got 18 ideas right now, but I don't know what he's going to do. It looks like he's going to try to do some sort of backup. Maybe he's going to hit this on the right side of the red ball.
Yes, right side of the red. You're right.
He sees something. Yeah, that's what he.
+2.
He's going to hit short, long, long, and back out. Boy, this is a finesse shot. Delicate shot. Wait a minute.
I think he's going to be too long.
I think he made it. Oh my gosh, that
Wow,
was
it
an
was
incredible
perfect.
shot. Wow, what a shot he just played. Look at this shot. Feather thins this. He had no angle, no solution from anywhere. He feather thins this with speed, hooks to the second rail, backs out to a ball in the middle of the table. That was a really, really nice shot. He blocked our replay, but he made that bang right there. Nice shot by Hugo. And Hugo just missed another shot. The next shot, he made two beautiful shots, and then he missed. But he's ahead 25-9, and Raymon is still trying to figure something out.
Raymond better figure it out soon because he's falling farther and farther behind.
That's right. Hugo's within 15. He could run it out.
Absolutely.
Raymond, it depends how badly he wants this national championship. He can do it.
He certainly can.
And he's beat Hugo before,
I believe it.
just not at the Nationals. That's a difference,
Beating Hugo in the Nationals,
There's a little kiss there.
he's got it.
A friendly kiss. Oh, he apologizes.
A friendly kiss. Really?
Yeah.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah, this is a friendly kiss. It helped him.
Yeah, I know.
No, I'm just joking. But look
I
at
just
this.
hadn't heard a friendly kiss.
I think he was trying to hit it just a little thinner.
Thinner would have kissed even
Either
more.
that or a little fuller. Yeah,
A little fuller to get the kiss out.
But you know what?
But he needed the angle.
He hit it good enough, though. I mean,
He scored the point, right? That's what matters at the end of the day.
that's right. That's what matters. Yeah. Oh, look at this. He's jacked up. He's jacked up. Circles around the yellow.
It's a 5-railer, huh?
Yeah. And I think he's going to
Beauty.
like the position here, too. Oh, he's starting to get control here. Yeah, if that yellow rolled just a little bit more, it would have been even better. But this is perfect. He can play this as a 7-railer.
Yeah.
I think he can. Yeah, he could play this as a 7-railer. Off the left side of the red. With follow. Yep, that's what he's going to do. He's going to have to slice this red out of the way because when the cue ball comes around, it might hazard a kiss. Let's see.
What?
Oh, that was the kiss.
Too much.
But he went 100 miles an hour.
Too much power. Honestly, I mean, I know he's got a powerful stroke, but he overpowered that.
No, but there was a reason for that. The reason why he did that was because
He wanted to back it up.
Yes, that's right. But if he hit it slow, that first ball was going to be in the way of a kiss.
Well, it was in the
So-
way either way.
Yeah,
Right?
and I think he just relocated it to another
Yeah,
place.
yeah.
you know.
He got the kiss. Either way, he would have gotten the kiss.
Right, but hey, I'm not going to second guess his choices.
No.
He's not going to hit that speed for no reason.
No,
you know?
understood. Understood.
All right, now Hugo.
Is he going to double the rail here? Yeah, he is.
Oh wow, what a delicate shot.
Beauty.
A lot of players will force that shot.
Yeah.
He hits it like a
With control.
lot of control.
He
Yeah.
hit it with control.
Yeah, let's take a look at this again. Delicate force follow with perfect dosage of spin. He hooks the perfect angle to the second rail. Look at this. One, and he hooks forward, finds the two rails, and makes it look
Perfect control.
easy.
Yeah,
Makes
he
it look
does.
so easy.
Oh, there you go. Look at this one.
Yeah, and you know what? He's gonna
It's
love
going to be
this
short.
position.
It's going to be short.
Really? I think he made it.
I think it was short.
You're right. You're right. You're
Thank
right.
you.
Yeah,
Thank you for giving me my props.
That's why you beat him, and I'm sitting here with the commentator booth. That was a nice.
I
call.
had that shot. I don't know if you remember that shot. I had that shot in my game against him as one of the final points that I made. But I hit it with a lot of speed. Remember how I shortened up the angle with speed?
I'll tell you what though, if he made it, if he tickled it, he would have had a really easy shot. Instead, look at Raymond. Raymond's got the easy shot.
Yeah, he's got a nice shot. I wouldn't call it easy, but it's a nice shot. It's natural.
Hey, there's a 1,000 harder shots than this.
Sure there are, but still, this is not an easy shot. He's got to be precise. And he hit it.
And
He
was
hit it
precise.
perfect.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Okay, now Raymond's got to make a move here. He had 2 the last inning. He's got to make a run for it to get back into this game. He's going to play a little bit of safety and go off the left side of this yellow with left English.
Yeah, it looks like you're right
Just
on
trying to
that.
drop into this. Oh no, he didn't. He played it with inside English. Wow,
Yep.
wow,
Beauty.
wow. That is a beauty.
You missed it, but it was a really
Did he
nice
miss
shot.
it?
Yeah,
No.
he missed it. Oh, he made
He
it?
made it. Yeah, beautiful
Okay.
shot. Yeah.
I couldn't really see it because he was blocking us. He was blocking our view.
Yeah, that's a.
You got to let us watch, Raymond. We need
That's a really
you to
nice
move
shot.
after you hit it.
Now look, he's going to try to feather this.
You sure? You don't think he's going to drive that ball?
Oh, you think he's going to hook it forward? and
Yeah,
try
that's
to-
what I was thinking, yeah. But he's got a kisser. He doesn't like it because he sees a kiss.
It looks pretty natural.
See, he wants it to come in short. He's already measuring the angle where he wants it to come in short.
I think he can find that angle with a very thin hit.
He might. He's better off slicing it than driving it, in my opinion.
Yeah, I
But it looks
agree.
like he wants to drive it.
No, he looks like he's winding
Really?
up here. He's just going to finesse this.
See?
Oh, yeah.
I
Look at
told
that.
you.
He didn't like that.
Well, no, he was like in no man's land there. He was between driving it and slicing it.
Yeah, it was like the 50-yard line, right?
Right, exactly.
Let's look at that kiss. He was trying to pass that and find the line. He hit a little bit too much ball, I think. Yeah. He didn't like that. Okay, what does Hugo have here? He can double the rail here. Oh, no. What's he doing? I don't even know what he's doing, honestly. He's going to go all the way up, slide up the table. Yeah. Nice shot. Look at this.
Yeah, good control.
So easy.
Very nice.
Hugo makes it look easy.
Very nice control.
Wow. So Hugo's going to try to drop this in Dick Jasper style.
Wow, let's see
Low
this.
roll
Let's see
into
this.
a tiny hole.
No, not even close. Sorry, Hugo.
You know what? He missed it maybe by like a quarter of a millimeter. You know what I mean? On
But he
the
looks
hit.
like he missed it by a mile.
Right. It's the action. You know how sensitive that shot
I
is.
definitely
Yeah.
do. I understand.
Now look, Raymond is also just like is like a fraction of a millimeter from making this an easy 5-railer or very.
He's got to
very
be
difficult.
careful. He doesn't. If he's gonna hit the right side of that yellow ball, he's gonna be careful he doesn't kiss that yellow into the red.
Absolutely. Yeah.
He
See
does
what he
have another
does.
option. He can hit the left side of that yellow
Go 5.
and go 6 rails actually, maybe even 7.
Either 6 or long directly 5, but there's
Yeah.
also kisses that way too. So I don't know what he's going to do. Let's look at it from this angle.
Yeah, he's really close to the
Without
ball.
kisses, he can go straight. Oh no, I think he can find a way to avoid the kisses here. Looks like he has a plan.
Here he goes. He's gonna massé a little bit. See?
gonna
He's
massé.
elevating
He's
cue. He's elevating his
okay.
cue.
He's an expert with massé shots, actually. Means he's gonna hardly move this ball. Oh, wait a minute. He's gonna play a time shot.
It kissed.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This goes. Look at that.
Come
He
on.
apologizes
He
a little bit,
knows
but
it
you know
was-
what?
It was a little lucky.
It was a little lucky, but it was a good shot. I mean, you know.
It was a friendly kiss, as you call it.
Yeah, this is a friendly kiss. He made the red ball bigger. Yeah.
I guarantee you, it wasn't purposeful. It wasn't on purpose. He wasn't trying to do a time
Of course
shot.
not, but you know what?
He just got lucky.
You can't
that it
stop a
didn't
good
kiss
shot.
him. Oh, all right. Here we go.
Okay, look at this. He needs it.
All
Nice.
right.
He apologizes. Okay.
Raymond, you are forgiven.
Not a position shot, though. Look at this. 2 rails first, yellow, and then try to attack the red. That's what he's looking at here. This is the dreaded
Okay.
long diagonal. Nobody likes to have this position.
I don't like this shot at all.
He seems to like it. He just jumped right on it. Ooh.
That's why I don't like that shot at all.
Right.
You miss it 80% of the time.
Well, you know
Okay.
what?
The
If
other
you miss
20,
it,
you might hit it, but you're still not going to score.
You leave him stuck in the corner. That's part of the plan, you know?
That's true. That's true. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is not. This is not easy. This position.
Well, Hugo's thinking to play 5 rails, but the hard part is where's that white going? That white, it looks like it's so hard to avoid kissing it
If
into
he
the
hits
red.
that with, if he hits that with low center, he can avoid the kisses on both sides.
Yeah, try to hit low when you're frozen on the rail, though.
That's true. You got to elevate the cue, which is what he's about to do. You see him elevating?
I see him
See
elevating.
him going low. Now
I
watch
see
it.
him
Low
doing it.
and fast.
I'm trying to imagine how he's going to get this perfect
There it
hit.
is.
No.
Oh, there's the kiss. He got
That's
it.
the kiss. That's the kiss that he was trying to avoid.
Yep,
I think
yep,
he was
I see
trying to
that.
actually pocket that ball right in the corner to avoid that kiss.
I think you're right. I
Yeah.
think you're absolutely right.
That's one of those cases where sometimes it can be helpful to play a little pool. Yeah, because you can avoid those pockets. That's why Blondell plays so good. He avoids the kisses. He threads the balls. Even Danny Sanchez plays enough pool. He plays professional level pool, and he can avoid the kisses.
Well, I have 9 pool tables, so I may as well start playing on one of them, huh?
Yeah, well, you know, you have no excuse to not
Right.
have accessibility of pool tables in the
That's
United
true.
States. Wait a minute.
He's upset.
He's upset.
He is very upset.
That's not the kind of shot that he wanted to give up.
No, he is so upset with himself right now. And you know what? That can be a big turning point in the match. Because that frustration begins to set in, and that is what affects a player. That's what happened with Hugo in my match with him, is he got upset because he was missing so much. And he started giving open positions.
Can he avoid
That's
the
a
kiss?
There's a kiss, no question.
Okay, so Raymond's
Back at the table.
back to the table. You know, didn't cost him that much. That could have easily cost him a bunch of points.
It could have. This could be a ticky. No, he's not going to do a ticky. He's going to go cross. He's going to go long, long,
Yeah, he's
short.
going to swing across.
Oh, he missed it.
He hit it too thin.
Misses it.
He hit it thin to avoid running the red into the yellow, but then he hit it too thin so that his cue ball dived forward.
Now, the reason that happened, you know why that happened, right? Because of the last inning. He was rushing now because he's trying to get back. He's trying to get back in the game. I see Raymond very frustrated right now in his seat. Oh, kissed out.
Yeah,
They-
well, you know, it's not that he doesn't, you know how to avoid that. He saw that kiss. It's just, it's so hard to control because you've got to find the right line. The cue ball is, you know, sliding. You got to, you know, there's so many factors. So slipping up and getting that kiss sometimes, it's, you know, you got to pass that kiss close in order to score. So it's just a slight slight differences here. Wow, this is a great attempt.
Very nice.
Very nice shot. Very
Oh,
good
and
try.
he missed it again. And look,
It's
he's
okay.
getting very
He
frustrated.
hedged himself. He hedged himself. That's not an easy shot with the
No,
white,
it's not an
with the
easy
yellow
shot.
ball in the middle of the ocean like that, you know. But that's when you need to use a smart speed so you can get back at the table in the next inning. I mean, Hugo, he can probably make the shot, but you know, it makes it harder for him to string together shots if he just. Whoa!
What?
No. He was trying to go 4 rails around.
I can't believe that he hit it that thin, and the ball actually didn't even open up at all.
Okay, Raymon has an opportunity now. He can do a little bit of damage, but he's got to make sure he doesn't go in that hole there. He's got to attack this yellow with a good line.
And he did. He's got the point.
Yes, he did.
That's a good shot. Raymond right now needs to really start up in the ante.
Yes, he's got to start producing points.
Yes, he does.
All right, let's see.
Because Hugo's not going to wait much longer for him.
No, he's getting a few opportunities. All right, this is a flat short angle. Let's see if he can do it.
Yeah, this comes up a lot in the game. Oh, he missed it short. He missed it short. Did you see that?
Yes, I saw that. And,
Wow.
Not an easy shot because
Well,
there's the kiss that
it's-
he has to avoid, and then he tried to use speed and hook it forward, and he kind of just hooked a little bit too late.
It's not an easy shot, I agree with you. But at this level of play, the percentages are higher that they score, that those shots are scored upon.
Yeah. Well,
It's unfortunate, but I have to tell you that oftentimes you'll hear this game is 90% mental, 10% physical. This is the proof of that. Beautiful shot by Hugo.
Very nice shot by Hugo.
Hugo's composed. He's in his groove. He knows he's got a lead, and he's capable of running out.
Hugo found a solution that minimized all the kisses, and 100% of the ball. Perfect.
Watch out for the kiss. Nice, good kiss avoidance by Hugo there. I don't know if he's gonna make it though. He's not gonna back up, is he? I knew it. There was a kiss in the back on the backup. Is this just going to be a short angle? Okay.
Short angle. Just push it with high left. Very nice.
Good shot. I hope to see Raymond get his confidence back. Oh, he's thinking a lot on this shot, huh?
Yeah, well,
Considering it's kind of natural, really.
well, no, there's a lot of things to think about because he's way behind. he's got to make sure there's no kisses. Right?
Okay.
He's got to take care of the position.
Yeah, he's going 5 rails off the red.
He doesn't
Watch.
need 1 point. He needs 23.
He needs a doctor.
Yeah, he needs 23. So he's thinking about
Oh,
how am I going
look
to
at
maximize.
this.
And you know, good
Nice.
thing he spent a little extra time because now he made that. And look how open this table is. Yep, that's right. Now he's.
It's like a
now
good
he
old game
can-
of chess, Ira. He's looking 5 moves ahead.
Now a delicate short angle.
Oh, look at this. Nice position, huh?
Very nice.
How'd he hit it, folks?
He hit it great. I think he now can play
Look
a
at this.
5-railer He can go 5 rails off this yellow.
He's getting his composure back too. You notice that?
Well, you know,
He's taking more time.
one good run can get him right back into this game.
That is true. I don't disagree with that. A lot of it depends on the mental state of mind.
Is it long enough?
Yep, it's perfect.
Yes. And look, everything's open still.
It is.
Uh-oh. No, now it suddenly doesn't look so good.
No, this position is not as good as the previous two shots.
But he's crossed the 20 mark. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
He might have be able to do some kind of cross table here, but everything looks kissy. He doesn't want to drive the yellow into the red. He doesn't want to double kiss the cue ball as it crosses. If he decides to play the cross table. Wonder what he's doing here. Hitting it with high speed, I think. Oh, he's going to draw it? Wow. Tough shot. So, Hugo what's Hugo going to do here?
What do you think he's going to do here, Ira?
I think he's trying to thin the white and go short, long, short.
Okay.
Long.
So he's going 4 rails?
Yeah.
There it is.
That's the question.
He's going.
Is he going to get kissed with the red?
No.
Does he have the angle
He's
to
gonna do
make
the
it?
white though. He made
It was
past
very
the white,
close.
but he missed
It
it.
was very close. It was a good try.
Okay.
Not an easy shot by any stretch.
No easy shots here.
Raymon doesn't have anything easy either. In fact, all the thing I can see is bank shots. Oh, you know what he's going to do? He's trying to go under the red. I'll bet you that's what he's doing. Oh, he tried to go under the red.
He just missed. I think he was a little short. If he was a little bit longer, you're right. He would have hit the short rail, then the red ball, then the yellow on the way back up, right?
That's right.
Wow.
Delicate shot.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, look at this.
Perfect. And look where he held the white. He can play 5 rails now, but
Yeah, he can.
tricky with the red ball because the red ball might double bank into the white.
I think that Hugo has enough experience with this type of position that he'll know how to navigate that first object ball. And here he goes. Look, he's hitting it pretty thick. You see how thick he's going into it with a ton of stroke in English. Wow.
Oh,
You're right though. He hit into the kiss.
It's hard
Wait,
to avoid.
It's not a friendly kiss either.
It's hard to avoid that.
Yeah, I know. I would have actually taken the thinnest hit possible with low English to open the angle up. Look at that! What a shot! That was a shot and a half. That deserves a second look. And here it is. Does he hit this rail first? Obviously he did. Or did he hit the ball first?
Let's take a look.
It's hard to tell, isn't it?
It is.
We know he definitely got the 3 rails, but the question was it rail first or ball first? Good shot.
Nice, nice, nice. Rewarded.
Yes, yes he did. He's got a nice position here, basically a natural.
And you know what? He's been chipping back into this game.
Yes, he is. He's only 7 points down now compared to
four
having been down
and
6.
2.
He was down like 12 or something, right? 12 or 13 points?
Is it time to make his move? He's going to cut this yellow.
He's like the come from behind horse. Nice speed. He apologized to Hugo. Did you see that?
No. Let me see this. Exactly what happened here. I think he was trying to hit that first ball a little thinner. But so it wasn't exactly the angle that he was looking to get.
See how he apologized?
Yeah.
He raised his hand up to Hugo. As if to say, hey, sorry, that's not how I wanted it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the important thing is he scored the point, right?
Yeah.
All right, here he goes again.
Short, long, long.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, and he missed it too short.
So Hugo can play off the left side of the red and just hook forward and just make it 3.
Yes, he could. And I think that's exactly what he's going to do. Wow, did you see that?
Nice.
Very nice.
What's he doing? 5 rails? 5 rails looks really kissy. I mean, the white's gonna go across.
I think it's doable. I think it's doable.
Might be able to go 3 rails.
The problem I see is that he's almost on the rail. He's going cross. He's going long, long, short.
Let's see what he does.
Or no, is he going after the red ball? He's going after the red ball. Oh, too kissy. You're right about that. What do you think Raymond's going to do here, Ira?
I think he's gonna play off the right side of the red and just go 3 rails.
Okay. Basically a natural, right?
Yep. And if he makes it, all the balls will still be in the middle of the table. Very nice. Hopefully he can get a cross table here of some kind. But even if he doesn't, he can get a bank shot. Bank shot. 3 rails first.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Nice shot.
Perfect placement.
He's only losing by 5 right now.
Oh, he's within striking
He's
distance.
definitely within striking distance. He can do that. He could do it. He can catch it up this run.
Absolutely. And how he's looking more determined right now, I think he's going to start to show. This is the beginning of his run, the run of the bulls.
Just got to be careful he doesn't get into a hole behind this yellow.
Perfect. Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice shooting there, Raymond.
And another position.
And he's got Hugo squirming in his seat now.
He's he stayed down. He's spin this and he's got a perfect line into the yellow. Rail first.
Beauty. Very nice.
Very nice.
That deserves a replay. I know, there's no time. Okay. The score is 30-27.
Yeah.
It's turning into a barn burner.
Yeah, he's on a run of 4. And then we're going to get to the end game, the last 10.
Yes,
And the
absolutely.
last 10 are going to be really,
Yes.
really critical. And that's the who's
A
going
barn burner.
who's going to
Absolutely.
step up at the last moment.
Yeah. This is a kind of a draw, right? This is a little bit tough.
Well, the first thing he has to do is make sure he didn't run the red into
with the
the
amount of English, he makes the point because of all the
Beautiful.
English he had on it.
Yeah, well, he had to hit the amount of ball that wouldn't kiss the red into the
Absolutely.
directly into the
I
the
agree.
shot. So we can take a look at that again. That determined how much ball he was going to hit, and then
But
everything
look
else
at the amount
is
of
to,
English coming off that, the spin coming off that ball.
Yep.
And the speed made it slide. Look at all the slide he got on that.
Yeah, beautiful shot. Nice.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice job, Raymond.
Hugo appreciated that, and now he's got a
Yeah.
bank shot. He made the last one, so I think he's feeling these bank shots
Look
very
at that.
nicely.
Right end point.
He's growing in the game now.
Yes, he
He's
is.
growing in the game, and now
He's back in it.
and Hugo's lost a lot of momentum. So the last inning 3, now 6,
I think-
everything is changing.
Yep. I think
And
I
I
see
think-
Hugo sweating in his seat.
Well, now it's getting competitive. I mean, we knew it
He's
was going to be
squirming.
close, but with that huge lead that he had, it's an interesting drama.
Yeah, it certainly is.
You know what Raymond's doing? He's going to bank this.
He's going to bank it?
Yeah, he's going to hit cushions first.
This
He's
will
been
be
so
interesting.
successful with his bank shots that now he's comfortable, going 3 rails into the red. And you know
Oh,
what? Perfect.
that was
what a
very
nice
nice.
shot. And that's the tie.
And his
that,
confidence is back up. He's back 100%.
yeah, let's take a look at this. I mean, he hits this so accurately. 3 rails and slams into the red. Perfect speed. 2 more feet to hit the yellow. Look at this shot.
The speed that he started out, that
He needed the
shortened,
speed.
it shortened
There you
the
go.
angle
Perfect.
at the last minute. Very nice. All right.
It's all tied up.
It's a barn burner.
He was way behind, and now he's
Oh, and he's going to go +2 on this one. It looks kissy to me. What do you think?
let's see.
I think it's kissy.
He must feel a way to pass it.
Oh yeah. He got out of
He
that.
passed it by 6 inches.
And look at the
Not
the
only
position.
that,
Oh, look at that.
He's zoned
on a roll.
in. He's
He's on a
dialed
roll.
in. He's on a run of 8. Okay.
He is on a roll, folks. This is where you can tell that you can see the momentum has changed. It's shifted.
The momentum has shifted dramatically just in this last.
Yeah. Just in the last inning and so, inning or two.
Okay, so he's got a natural now. The balls
Got
are
a
starting
natural.
to favor him.
Wait for it. Looks good to me. What do you
It
think?
looks really good. And you know what? He keeps controlling the
Yes,
balls.
yes.
And this is what I was talking about. We were looking at those stats before.
Yes.
Raymond's 4+ runs is twice higher percentage than Hugo's 4+ runs.
You mentioned that. I remember that.
But his 1 and 2 point runs are very low percentage compared to Hugo. So this is really coming to bear right now because he's
on a
putting
run of
together.
9.
He had 3, then now a 9, and it doesn't look like he's going to
not
stop.
done yet.
Yeah,
He's
no,
not done.
He's growing in the game. You know, this is his strength. This is his strength. And it
This
looks
is interesting. I would have thought he would have gone off the left side of yellow. He's going off the red.
or the left side of the red with a short angle. But look what he's doing. He's
Yeah, I know.
He's gonna go very delicate. Oh wow! How sweet did he hit that?
What?
He's hit that so nice.
Look at that.
I think.
He missed it
he
short.
just missed it by a hair. He just misses that by a hair.
Wow.
Okay,
And
Hugo has
Hugo
to respond.
jumped out of his seat. Did you notice? He's
That's right.
ready to go.
Yeah, he's caught off guard. He had him way buried, and now
Yep.
he's finding himself behind, and it's the last 10.
Yes.
You know.
This is where it counts.
Yeah, but Hugo's not 5-time national champion for no reason.
That's true.
He knows how to respond to these situations, and looks like he's going to play 4 rails. Ooh,
he
but he
got
got a
kissed.
kiss. He got a kiss.
That is gonna hurt. That's
That,
like
that could hurt. I mean, okay, Raymond doesn't
like
have
Chris Farley would say. That's gonna leave a mark.
Okay, look at Raymond's shot here. He could potentially hit full on the ball and play it long, short, long, and then long, and go into the red. But he's got to hit very full because otherwise that yellow is going to run into the red. He's going to really stroke this. He needs power. Ooh, he avoids the kiss, but he gets another kiss. Wow.
He avoids one kiss to get
It was a
into
good
another.
line. It was a good line.
You think so?
It was a good line, yeah. It looked like it was on its way to go.
All right.
I'm
I trust
obligated
you.
to say
I
that.
trust
you.
you.
It
I
makes-
trust
it
your
makes more
judgment.
sense. Hey, I'm not going to knock
You're
anybody.
a
That
better
was a good
judge from
effort.
behind the screen
I tell
than you are at the
I'm-
table,
I'm,
right?
I'm really good from here. Okay, Hugo. He's gonna
Let's
play
see what Hugo's going to do. Is
7
he going to
rails.
go all the way down?
7.
Oh, man. He's so upset with himself right now.
Yeah, he didn't want to hit it too full.
No. What do you think he's going to do here?
Oh boy.
I would say go off the left side of the red and go short, long, 4-railer.
That looks really hard. He's gonna do something.
He's
with
doing
this-
something different.
He's doing something with this yellow ball.
Is he going to stun it and go cross table?
I think that's
Go-
what he's. That,
Go
that's what he's
long,
looking
long,
at.
long?
Yes, that's what he's looking at.
But he hit too much ball, and that's why
Yeah.
it didn't go.
Not an easy shot. This is
No.
not an easy shot.
I still like my idea better.
All right. Well, Hugo has a very similar kind of shot, right?
Yeah.
Nothing looks natural.
It's similar, but not the same.
Yeah. You'll never get 2 shots the same, except the break shot. Now watch this. I'm hoping to learn something right now because I have no idea what to do. Oh, he's gonna do some fancy left-handed draw snake. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. That was a really good
Wow,
try.
nice.
Opposite-handed.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, well, I did learn something. That was a close, very good effort. Very close. Raymond's looking at playing the rail first on the red, and then sliding up the long rail with spin. Not easy.
No.
Not easy, but look at this. Very, very,
Nice
very
try.
nice
Oh, he
shot.
got it.
Boy,
He
he hit
got
that
it.
with authority.
He had a ton of spin on that.
Boy, and you know what? Boy, oh boy, did he need it.
Yeah, he did.
Now this is a critical moment. A little run here, and he could seal the deal.
Yeah.
Because the
but
momentum, Hugo's momentum, just all but
Do
disappeared.
you know what an upset if he knocks Hugo out of the tournament here?
Yeah, well, you know what? It's not. You know what? I hesitate to say upset, but you know, Raymond is very, very capable.
Okay.
But this would be devastating for Hugo because he's looking for number 6. Wow! Look at that!
Yeah.
Look at that! You remember they were teammates in the World Team Championship.
Yes. So they understand each other very well.
It's not a. I mean, he's every bit of a world-class player.
Raymond is definitely giving Hugo a run for the money.
Yeah, and he did this for the safety too. You know.
Yep.
But you know what? The bank shot's not too bad here. Hugo could play it up and down. He could play it 6 rails. I think he's going to play it up and down because he can hit either the red or the white and still score. No, yeah, he's looking to play this 6 rails.
6 rails? How do you get 6 out of this? I see +2. I see 3.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah,
Wow,
I
wow,
see a
wow,
+2
wow.
right here in the making.
You're right. He is doing this.
Yeah.
Boy, this is.
You've
gonna
been in the
take
booth
some
too long.
procedure.
Ira.
Yeah, no, I'm. You know but he's so close to the rail.
I know.
You know, and
but
to shoot it directly.
he's got to
into it
hit
like that,
through. He's got to hit through.
It's so speed sensitive.
Yes, it is.
This
He's
is
got to
the-
hit
this
through
is where
that
his
to the
touch-
point, the position. Oh
You
no!
know what? He miscued.
He
He double
miscued.
hit the ball.
He had to have miscued. Yeah.
Wow,
There's
what a
no way
time!
that
And
he would've-
Raymond has to capitalize. You know.
And you know what? He's been left a pretty decent position too. Yeah. I don't.
Does Raymond have anything off the left side of this ball? He might even be able to hit
I
the
think
left
he
side
can
of
hit
the
the
ball
right
with
side
right
of
English.
the red ball. If he hits the right side of the red ball, he can come in real close to that yellow, and
That's what
and
he's looking
score 3 rails or 3 cushion. I mean, he can do 3 cushion, or he could go 5 railer behind the yellow. You know what I mean?
at. Yeah,
he can
that's
go
fun.
5 rails behind the yellow. Let's see what
Okay.
he does. I think he's gonna finesse it. No, he's stroking now. He's stroking hard. Here he goes.
Oh, he's going to use high speed to shorten it up.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, he's playing 5. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, he got the kiss.
Oh,
He's so
boy.
upset about that.
Yeah, that's the one thing
He was
didn't
not.
need.
He was not expecting to get that kiss. I wonder if he was, focused on that. He had to have known there was a kiss,
Of
right?
course he does. He knows definitely
Okay.
that there's a kiss. But, sometimes the shots are so difficult. You just have to go
you take
for
your
it.
focus off of the first ball contact, right?
Yeah,
Where it's going to go.
He needed the speed to make it around. And it's so much you can control sometimes.
Well, I tend to disagree on that, but that's fine. I mean, I know that you have to put the speed into it, but there's different ways of hitting that ball to get it to take a different
Yeah, but
path.
I'm not ready to presume that he knows
Look at
that I
this.
know a kiss he doesn't know. Hugo bent that ball to the 3rd rail. That was a nice finesse shot.
He did. He shot that like the true pro that he is.
Yeah.
Oh, right into the kiss. And did you see Raymond jump out of his seat?
Oh yeah, no.
He
he's,
jumped.
He's very intense right now. He smells blood, and he's very
Yes,
intense right now.
that's exactly right. He smells blood, and he knows that he's got to capitalize now or never.
Here's a chance, you know.
Don't tell me he's thinking bank shot here.
He's been so successful with the bank shots.
Really?
I wouldn't be surprised because he doesn't have that many shots with the ball. You
I
know?
would look at a cross table here. I think he's got a cross table.
Off
got a
the,
cross
off of the
table.
yellow.
Yeah.
No, he's going to stun
Oh.
this and slide it up the rail.
He can go off the left side of the red too, but
No, he's going to power this. It's not maximum English either. He's just going to go stun it all the way up to the upper right corner. Oh, what a beautiful hit.
look at that.
What a hit. Beautiful
What
shot.
a shot.
Beautiful shot by Raymon. Yeah, so that's the reason why he didn't do a cross table. Now he's got an opening here. He can play the short angle. You know, he can go off the right side of the yellow if he wants to.
Yeah.
He can play a cross table off the red. He's got choices here.
Yes, he
let's see what he
does.
does.
He's got a lot of choices. He's in a very good position right now.
He's going to play the short angle, and he's going to bring the red back around to the middle of the table is what he's going to do. Perfect.
How'd he hit it, folks?
Oh, absolutely perfect.
Like he knew what he was doing.
And now he's looking that he has an opportunity to possibly run it out right now.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
The game has turned around
And he
completely.
is definitely determined.
Oh yeah, no, he's intense now. He's thinking to run out. And remember I was talking about those packages?
Yes.
He finishes and out games more than anybody I know. His
Yeah.
stats show it.
Yeah.
You know, he's taking his time because he's thinking about the positions. He's just
Right.
not banging shots. Now, he opened up that tough shot into an opening.
Yeah.
And now he's going to play position. He'll find
Here,
another.
this is interesting right here.
With the right speed, he'll get another natural position.
Beauty. Beauty.
Absolutely.
Wow. 36-31.
Now a flat short angle, and he can run
He's
this
got
out.
4 points to be out.
He can play this as a flat short angle, or he could play cross table from the red. That might actually be better.
Maybe, you're
He's
right.
been very successful with these cross table shots. There's no kiss. The yellow is big as a school bus, and then he can go back and forth.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
That's what he's looking at. He's going to hit off the right side of the red, long, short, long. You know, I think that's what he's doing.
Here he goes.
Oh, he's playing a delicate short angle.
Wow. And that
Beautiful
was
shot.
perfect.
Wow,
Perfect.
finesse. Yep. Wow. And he's managed he controlled the position. Now he can either double the rail with the red, or if he can pass the kiss, he can play four or five rails. But I think if he doubles the rail, he avoids any kisses. Because if he tries to play it, you know, around the table, the red could get in the way. He's weighing his options. Tell you what, he can also play it very flat and just drop it in like, you know, short, long, short with a little hold up.
Absolutely.
But I think he might be doubling the rail. Yeah, he's putting left English. He might
Yeah,
double
he
the
is.
rail. Oh, beautiful control.
Wow.
Very nice.
Good
And
control.
that's a run of 5. He's playing for 2.
Wow. Hugo can't believe his eyes.
You know, sometimes in snooker they talk about break building. You know, guys that have put together packages.
Yes.
And I think this is the story that we had all along. His percentages on 4+ runs is twice Hugo's.
You've said that to me several times now.
It's funny how revealing these stats can be, and it's happening. It's unfolding right now. He didn't
Yes.
make lots of 2s and 3s. He put together like big numbers.
Right. I get it. I understand what you're saying, and it all makes sense now.
These are all controlled runs too. Oh, look, he's going to elevate.
Yeah.
This is where his ball
He's gonna
flying
curve.
masse and
He's
all
gonna
those,
curve it. He's gonna
those
curve this
special
ball a little bit.
manipulation. You know,
He's gonna
this
lengthen
is a
out.
Beautiful touch if he can make this. So good at these masse shots. Oh wow! I think it looks good.
It does look very nice.
What
It's
a
right
hit!
on
Beautiful shot, and now Raymon Groot is playing for
Playing
one.
for one. He's on the hill.
He's on the hill, and you know what? He's going to make it. This is a natural off the left, his left side of the yellow. There's hardly even a hole there.
He's about to defeat our current national champion.
Well, this is
For
the
only
telling
the-
moment.
For only the second time in this tournament.
Can he close the door right now? Because if he misses, Hugo could run 9 and out.
Yeah,
We've
easily.
seen him do it.
Easily.
Okay, Raymond, how bad do you want
He's
this
very
national
capable.
championship this year? Let's see how bad he wants it.
Here it is. It's
Oh,
on
did
its
he, no,
way.
he looks frustrated. He didn't spin it enough.
He's still going to make it. He's still going to make it. He won.
No, it's
No?
not enough English.
Wow.
He finessed that. He was going with the hit instead of the spin. Wow.
He knew he wasn't going to get the angle.
You know, he was a little nervous. It was the nerves, right? It was a delicate shot.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Wow.
This is it.
And now
man.
Hugo. Now Hugo
What's
needs
Hugo
to
gonna
do
do?
something.
This is what they say. They say put the
he
question
just
to the
gonna-
bishop.
Look what he's doing. He's going to go 4 rails, but that red ball could come
He's
into
going
play
to
here.
stun it. He's going to stun that red ball. No.
Yeah,
He
look,
went
he
around.
avoided the kiss with the white.
He hit it beautifully.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Excellent
that was not
execution.
an easy kiss to pass. That red ball could have come into play.
That's right.
But you know, and look, he didn't even defend. He went all out to score there. That was a beautiful shot. That was a lot harder than it looked.
Absolutely. I have a tough time those 4 railers, honestly. I have to practice some more because I don't like hitting them if I'm not
tell you what.
confident.
I think Hugo's going to play this long, thin, long, because then he can play the defense. That's what he's doing here. He's going to
He's
play.
down for the shot. Let's see.
Yeah, he's thin with English. 3 long rails. Long. And I think he hit a little bit too much ball. Uh-oh. He might leave a bank shot for
He
Raymond.
did.
If so, Raymond
He
has
actually left
been.
a ticky too. If you can avoid that kiss,
Raymond's bank shots have been so accurate this entire game.
he
He's
doesn't
got-
need a
yeah,
bank
no,
shot. He's got a ticky.
You're right.
He's got a ticky. He's
got a ticky.
Man, this is not good for Hugo.
But you know what? Even though he might have this ticky, it's not that easy.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to say it is easy, but if he hits that yellow ball thin, okay, he can get into that corner.
Yeah, and that's what he's doing.
Yeah. And Hugo wants to make sure he gets a good look at it.
Let's see. This for the game.
No,
I
he
told
hit
you,
it too
was it-
thin.
You don't want to hit it too
No,
full.
shoot.
He hit it too thin.
Wow.
Wow, that's just nerves.
It is.
You know,
This
I
is
honestly,
excitement.
even with that ticky there, I honestly thought he was going to shoot the bank shot because the bank shot was also a big
Yes.
margin.
Yes, it was.
You know,
Yes, it was.
And it was just maybe
Either shot. Would
either
have been,
one would have been good.
Would have been it.
But man, it's not.
Let's
It's
see what
never
Hugo
easy.
does now. He's kind of handcuffed there. Hugo's had a tough time.
Hugo's trying to double the rail or something. I'm not sure what he's doing.
Yes.
Oh.
He missed it. He came out too.
No, he didn't like that. Yeah, wow.
He overpowered it.
Uh-oh. Okay, Raymond's got another chance to close it out.
Yeah, he does. And this is going to be, I think, off the left side of the yellow, it's going to be a relatively
All day long.
straightforward, easy shot for Raymond. Raymond can do this.
All day long, yep. And just hopefully he doesn't run into the yellow as it
I
crosses.
think he's going to score it. I can't see him
I
missing
think he's
this
going
one.
to be. This is bread and butter for him.
He just better not get a kiss. That's all I say. He's got it.
He's got it. And
English?
Raymond
Raymond
defeats
Groot.
Hugo Patino 40 to 32 in 35 innings.
Wow.
Raymond Groot just beat the current
reigning
national champion and opens the door.
Knocked him out of the tournament.
He's knocked out of the Hugo is out of the tournament. Raymond Groot continues, and tomorrow he'll get into the quarterfinals.
And this actually makes him one of the odds-on favorites to win.
Well, let's take a look at what the bracket looks like. But it all depends. The other matches are still going on, so we don't know.
Yeah,
but we'll
okay.
find out soon enough, and we'll
I mean,
let
with all
everybody
fairness
know.
to his opponents that he's going to be up against,
He's in the quarterfinals.
but he is definitely a threat to win.
Oh yeah, no. Now that everybody knows he's the guy who just put away last year's national champion, and I'll tell you what, the way Raymond closed that game out, he can beat anybody. He can take on Pedro. He could take on anybody.
Absolutely.
And
he's in good company.
Yeah, that's right. And he won this one. He's going to play there's a number of really good players.
Do we have a bracket? Are you looking at a bracket?
Well, he's going to play the winner of Sang-Jin Lee and SK Hong.
Okay.
But we're not going to know the results until tomorrow. So stay tuned. Check the website usba-carom.org to find out who's going to be in the top 8 quarterfinals tomorrow. I hope you guys will join me. Let me take one more opportunity to
This was a very exciting match.
Thank the sponsors. Yeah, first of all, thank you, Henry, for watching this with me. It was very exciting. It was a beautiful match. I mean, Hugo played great in the beginning, took a big lead.
Yes.
And it looked like
we thought he had it in the
was
bag.
out of it.
We thought he had it in the bag.
Yeah. And Raymond found his game, stayed focused, and then he started putting together packages. And just like the stats don't lie.
No.
Hugo was great with those 2s and 3s, and you can 2 to 3 somebody to death, but it's hard to fade a big package,
No, I mean there was a run of what was it, a 9 that Raymond had in that game.
Yeah, Raymond really
that's where he
came
really
through.
gained momentum.
The toughest thing in 3 cushion is to make points when you need them.
Yes.
When the pressure's on, and it was Raymond's tournament experience. He's young, but he has a tremendous amount of tournament experience with top European pros, and that you can't replace that.
So much potential he has. He really has. He's been growing into this spectacular position and player within our shores, and that's awesome.
He's due for a national championship. That's what I say.
That's great.
So, okay, let's thank our sponsors. Thank you so much to Royal Pro, the official cloth sponsor of the USBA Nationals, Aramith Billiard Balls, the best balls in the business, Predator Carom, with their high technology P3 cues designed just for Carom, Predator Revo ultra low deflection and standard deflection shafts are really taking the world by storm, winning world championships and national championships all across all over the world. All those products are available on caromsports.com exclusively. J Workshop, this custom cue made by Sang-Jin Lee, local cue maker here in New York. Bergen Billiards, our host, and thank you to Kang Lee for hosting this event, and anybody that comes to this tri-state region or that lives in the tri-state region, if you're visiting, definitely make it a destination spot if you love billiards and pool. Kang Lee, the owner, is a professional pool player, a very, very talented guy, and he's also
a great carom player too.
Great carom player. He's still in the tournament.
Yes.
Spin Hound for the scoring system and association with usba-carom.org. Check the results over there. And don't miss tomorrow. We're going to be playing the 2 quarterfinals. I'll put up the schedule right now. The quarterfinal, 2 semifinals, and a final at 5:30. So let's take a look at 10 a.m. tomorrow with the quarterfinals, 2 semifinals at 12:30 and 2:30 p.m., and a final match to crown our 2025 USBA National Champion at 5:30 p.m. Thank you, everybody, for joining us, and thank you, Henry, again, and
Appreciate
goodbye
that.
For now. Very, very exciting match, and we're...
Thanks for joining us, fans, and we look forward to having you tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock.
Yes. Okay.
Join us.
Yep. Don't miss it.
All right.
All right.
Good night.
Good night.